Hello, Palace's Primers. Today we're going to talk about the power of immersion. Now, what does immersion mean? Immersion means that your environment actually dictates and controls a lot of things about your behavior, your aspirations, and it influences you so much that I think we should think about it very carefully, we should understand it, but we should optimize for it. I think the most common example that you hear people talk about is that if you want to learn a new language, you should go to that country, right? I don't know how many of you have tried to learn new languages through a class, through a mobile app like Duolingo and whatnot. For most people, they don't go very, very far, but they know, even the people who do very, very well in these courses and apps, they know as a fact that if they were in the country where everyone around them speaks the language, they're going to learn 3 times, 5 times faster, right? Because you're feeling that environment. Everything you see is using that language. If you ever heard of the saying, you are the average of your 5 closest friends, right? This is probably not mathematically true, but the idea is that, hey, your social circle, who you immerse yourself with, you know, the people that are next to you, what do they talk about? What are their social status? What do they care about? If all 5 of your friends are gym buds, they work out every day, you probably will be working out very often, right? If your 5 closest friends play video games every day, you probably play video games every day. If your 5 closest friends are high income, you probably are high income also, at least compared to the average person. The idea is that immersing yourself with people, with your friends, with those around you is also very, very powerful. We also know that if you watch games, play games a lot, you know, that kind of immersion changes your behavior, changes your thinking. For instance, when I'm in a game pretty heavily, again, I have a pretty obsessive personality. I kind of go into a game and I constantly have to beat it. I have to think more about how to play it. And I noticed that, hey, when I'm taking a shower, when I'm not playing the game, I'm also just thinking about components of the game and how to do it better. But when I'm reading a book and not playing the game, I would have the same thing. I would just walk around, think about the book, or I'm working my business, I'll walk around thinking about the business. So basically what I spend time on really affects how I think, what I do, even when I'm not spending time on that activity anymore. And again, it's that constant immersion. So one of the best things for me is when I read people's autobiographies, people's lives. And these are people who are very inspirational. They're very impactful in the world. They made a big difference. When I read their autobiographies, I just immerse myself into that environment and I change some of my own behavior, my own lifestyle, my plans, my vision. And so if I end up doing more of that, I'll probably be more successful, more productive, more inspired and inspiring. So I think it's very important to, again, understand that power of immersion, but then once you understand and optimize for it. Going to an area, locating to a place where everyone's talking about the activity that you care about or they're speaking a language you want to learn, I think is very, very powerful. Hanging out, spending more time with people you want to be more like or that's related to your envisioned lifestyle. Or life goals, that's very, very powerful and important. Again, if you want to be healthy, hang out with people who are healthy or having healthy lifestyles, right? If you want to learn something, you want to be productive, then, you know, read books that help you in the right direction, watch content that's in the right direction. So that's, if you're an individual, how to use the power of immersion for your own lives. We could muster all the discipline we have to overcome our environment, overcome our triggers, and try to do the right things and have the right desired actions. But everything is so much easier if you just immerse yourself in the right environments, in the right people, in the right content. So that's why I think it's very, very powerful to again, understand the power of immersion, to think about how to immerse yourself in the right environments to create the right kind of goals you want to achieve. With that said, I will see you guys next time.